Ryan Manning here. First of all, I hope everyone has a really wonderful holiday weekend and looking forward to the Monday off. It'd be really great. So just want to say, I hope you have a wonderful time. Let's get right to it. A lot to talk about this week. So Monday, quiet news day, not much to talk about there. Tuesday, we got new home sales. So new home sales are new construction properties are sold, and new home sales, they only make up about 10% of the marketplace. And this report was a miss. Yes, it was down. If you watch the media, it's doom and gloom and everything's crashing. But keep in mind, new home sales last month was the second strongest month in the last 9 years, and it was revised even higher. So it's hard to have these reports that come out month after month and stronger and stronger and stronger. We're going to see some misses here and there. Overall, still a strong report. Even to see the prior month revised higher, unbelievable. Wednesday, we got a bunch of data as well. Wednesday, we got the FHFA. So FHFA measures homes in the U.S. that have conventional mortgages on them. And those homes appreciated at 6.2% year after year. So still seeing really strong appreciation there, which is really great. And we also got existing home sales. Existing home sales for the month of April were down 2.3%. Again, if you watch the news, CNN, the doom and gloom, this is horrible, the world is ending. But keep this in mind. Prior month, new home sales that we're comparing this to was the strongest in the last 10 years. And inventory is down to some of the lowest levels ever. So when your inventory is so low, existing home sales are going to be more challenging. We're going to see tight reports there, so it is what it is. What's amazing to see, though, is that first-time home buyers are at 34% of all transactions. So a year ago, first-time home buyers made up 29%. If you look at millennials coming to the marketplace over the next 8 years, the percentage of first-time home buyers is going to steadily increase. We're really excited about this. It's going to be very strong demand over the next 8 years, and something for us to keep a close eye on. And then we got days on market. Days on market was 29 days, the best report ever in the history of U.S. housing market. 29 days, unbelievable. Also Wednesday, probably the most important news of the week was the release of the Fed minutes. So everyone in the mortgage industry and the bond markets has been waiting to see what's going to happen with the Federal Reserve and their minutes here. So specifically, this is all revolving around their balance sheet, the $4.3 trillion that they're holding in mortgage-backed securities. So right now, what the Federal Reserve does is anytime one of their mortgage-backed securities gets paid off, they're taking that money and they're reinvesting into the bond market and they're buying more mortgage-backed securities. Right now, an average of $30 billion a month, the Federal Reserve is reinvesting into this. And they've known for a while they have to taper out of this. So, and the Fed minutes, this is the first time it was released really in more detail, done very intelligently. They're putting a lot of thought into this, and they're finally giving some feedback on how they're going to taper. So initially, they're thinking the tapering is going to go set up a cap on the amount that they're going to reinvest into mortgage-backed securities, and it's going to be reviewed every 3 months, and every 3 months they're going to slowly taper this cap and start to spend less and less more on the reinvestment of mortgage-backed securities. So it's going to be interesting to see once they really release the final plans here. But for us, the 3 questions are, when is it going to begin? A lot of people think probably the end of this year. Probably, I would agree with that. We'll have to wait and see. Second is, what is the amount of the initial cap? If they're reinvesting $30 billion a month right now, the initial cap, how much is it going to be? We'll have to wait and find out. And then what is the monthly cap going to be? And we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But this is all kind of the information we're looking for. What's important about this, and one thing to know, is that this is going to have a negative impact on the bond market. When you have a forced $30 billion a month getting invested into the bond market right now, and this changes, this is going to have a negative impact on bonds, which means this is going to have an absolute negative impact on mortgage rates. So keep an eye on this as the Federal Reserve tapers out of their balance sheet and gets down to where they're eventually putting no reinvestment into their bond market. This will have a negative impact on mortgage rates. Today, markets close early. Bond markets close 2 p.m. Eastern time, going into the holiday weekend. Next week heats up. We get employment reports. We get inflation data from the PCE, which is the Federal Reserve's favorite gauge for inflation. So we'll have a lot to talk about next week. I will be around all weekend. If you have any questions, any clients you need assistance with, give me a call, including Monday. Love to help you. Love to be part of your business. Happy Friday. Have a great day.